coach and who absolutely like nerds out on coaching. I absolutely love this show because so many reasons I'll get to, but coaching in its many forms can really transform somebody's life. It's why we have fitness coaches. It's why we have career coaches, guitar teachers, vocal teachers, basically any skill you can think of, athletics, career, business, relationships. There's someone that has a process or has a way and a perspective to help you. And today we're going to talk about what we should be looking for in those types of relationships to make sure we have a good coach. And again, why I absolutely love this Apple TV Plus show. So, first off, if we think about any time in your life where maybe you've done sports in high school or you've actively been trying to progress, there's only so far we can get on ourselves, by ourselves. At some point we're going to need someone to show us the way, to actively get us reflecting and thinking about how do we best get moving forward. And I know for me, it was, my guitar teacher. I've had a couple of vocal coaches. I've had mentors in business. I've had a coach, a high performance coach myself, that really helped me get clear on what I really wanted out of my life. I currently have a personal trainer, fitness coach, keeping me working out without injuring myself because I will go crazy and then hurt myself. So in all these different scenarios, the process generally was you have a problem, you're like, hey, I want to solve this. I'm not doing so well on my own. How can I get some extra attention, some extra help, right? And, for me, I've been working out for 9 weeks in a row now, which is the longest I've had in a very long time after injuring myself running marathons probably 8 years ago. So, there's that. And each time, I can really think of how my life has changed, right? Playing music has gotten me out of my shell. It's helped me do videos like this, which normally are very uncomfortable for me in my personal case. But it also helped me throw shot put further. It's helped me, figure out how to communicate better at work. Again, kind of illustrating all the things. But what it all comes down to, there were people that I connected with that cared about me and helped me get along the way. So I'm going to talk about 4 ideas this TV show Ted Lasso helped or proves the value of coaching. And if you don't know what Ted Lasso is, it's essentially a show about an American Division II football coach who goes to England to teach soccer or football over there at the premier level. So as he's trying to he doesn't know soccer, he doesn't know different culture, but he's able to be very successful over the course of the show for these 4 reasons, right? And if you've seen the show, this first one you've seen on the show on Post-it notes and on things, but the first thing is to just believe, right? You have to have someone that sees and believes the best possible outcome for you, that's cheering you on, that can see a way forward that maybe you can't. So a lot of the folks on the team in the show, for various different issues, are kind of cynical, kind of don't have that belief that they can succeed in their league again, I don't want to spoil it for you, but this constant unshakable confidence that there's a better way forward is one of the best reasons or best things to look for in a coach, and the best way a coach can help. They can help you believe in something greater than yourself, your greater capability, your greater way forward. And so this is, I think, the core lesson that's throughout the whole show, and I totally geek out on it. I can't tell if you guys see, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. So this is really cool. The second thing is, this unshakable optimism. So it's one thing to believe in individuals and to believe in the best way forward, but it's also another thing to have trained your mind and think, hey, the best possible outcome here can happen, or this happened for a reason. We can work with it and use it to our advantage, or things are generally going to work out. I trust the process. I trust my capability. I trust in my the capability of the people around me. So this unshakable optimism is throughout it, and it's really needed right now. I think with here in the States in particular, with the upcoming election, with 2020 being 2020, this level of just lighthearted optimism is missing in a lot of different areas of life. And it's one of the things I think, as someone who lives in the U.S., I think makes America awesome, right? Historically, the optimism that we can figure things out, that we can push forward, work together, and solve big problems is something that I really love about this show. And I think you should look for in a coach. You don't want anyone who's always like, "This'll never work out. Oh, why would you do that?" Like, that's really not going to serve your best self, and it's not going to serve that belief that we talked about in the first point. The third thing that I really love about this show is the EQ of everyone. So there's a couple of instances where some terrible things happen, and the main character, Ted Lasso, just has the emotional intelligence to kind of like have an emotion on it, but be like, this isn't going to define me. This isn't going to serve what I'm trying to do for the team. It's not really going to serve what, I need to show up as a role model right now, and so I can't get sucked into the drama. And, I think, again, this is another thing that we really need more of in today's world, but the ability to have someone do something kind of terrible to you, and a couple of things happen where this is optimistic, happy-go-lucky kind of guy, has some very intense things that kind of humanize him, but to say, like, you know what, it's their experience, not mine. This is something that I could dwell on and get really dark about, but I can do things here to forgive. I can do things to move on that are healthy for me, and I think that in a coaching relationship is really good. When if you have to share something really intense, it's not going to rattle them or get them sucked into that feeling that you're having, because you can't serve someone if you're meeting them at that type of energy. You need someone that's going to say, hey, like, how can we turn this and move forward? How can we figure this out together? How can we get you to your best self? Going back to those other points that we've had. So if you're liking this right now too, guys, check out on Instagram, in my bio, the link to go. And this Friday, I'm doing a Ask a Coach on Instagram. It's a new thing that I'm trying out. And I'd love for you, if you're struggling with your career, relationships, health, anything really you want to talk about, what it's like to work in ginormous organizations as a software engineer or a technologist, anything you want, ask me, and we'll go live on Instagram for 5 or 10 minutes on Friday's Friday's show, and we'll get your question answered. You do a little bit of coaching. I thought this would be a really cool thing to do to just help you guys out and connect a little bit more with you. I know I haven't been doing that as much as I probably could have. So if you go in the links, you'll see Ask a Coach on Instagram, or on Facebook, you'll see a link below this video that you can click to get signed up for that. And so the sign up process, you click that button, give me your name, email, and your Instagram handle. I ask you 4 questions to kind of get you clear on what you really need help with, and it gives me a chance to kind of do a little prep before Friday, and then off we go. And so the plan is to do this every Friday going forward. So hope you take me up on that. Check out the link in my bio and Ask a Coach on Instagram, or the link below this video again, and we'll get into the final thing I think we can really learn from this show that I love, Ted Lasso. And that 4th thing is kindness, right? The main character is just such a caring, such a giving person that finding someone's what motivates them or what makes them happy, and just really acknowledging that, or meeting people where they're at, and not backing down, but like in a way that shows caring. Maybe caring was a better thing, but I think throughout that, to believe in someone fully, to really, to go back through this, feel optimistic, to really have that emotional intelligence, it comes back to just caring about people, caring for their goodwill, caring for their best selves. Because if you don't have that, as a coach, you can't get that transformation and change. So look for someone that's very caring and kind in your coaching relationships, or when you need to learn something in order to get to that next level. So that said, hey Dave, see that you're on here. If you guys have any questions, post them below. Do the social media thing and share this if you enjoyed this video. I'm trying some new stuff this week. Always trying to tweak this to make sure that you guys are getting some type of value and inspiration out of this. And I do this for you guys, so let me know what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you want to know, and I will definitely do that. Also, this week I might be reaching out to people, if you've liked my page, to invite you to the Friday thing, the Friday Ask a Question thing, because I just want to make sure that you guys feel supported and part of this awesome community of amazing people. So that said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next week.